like, because here everything is super cheap. Like really, you can get a whole meal, like a good meal, like a real Mexican meal for like. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Luis Mena, and today I'm going to be showing you my city, my downtown. And I just figured out that there is a lot of people, foreigners, that doesn't know Mexico, or they have like a wrong idea about what it is Mexico, you know? That's what I've been thinking, to start making videos in English. In that way I can show you like the real Mexico, like the real face of Mexico. In that way we are going to stop that idea about that Mexico is dangerous, that everything that is in Mexico is like in the TV shows like Narcos, like all the bad things that you can hear in the news. I want to stop with that shit, and I'm going to show you like the real Mexico. So here we go. This is basically my first video in English, so I hope you can understand me very well. I know that my English is not perfect, but I'm trying. I believe it's kind of good enough to explain myself. Because here we are in Puebla City. This is my city. We are actually in downtown. I would say downtown. Here, there's a lot of churches that you can see, like a lot of amazing churches. And so here we are in, like, I would say probably the biggest church in whole Mexico, in the whole country. I'm not saying this just because it's my city, my church, because here in Mexico every state has their own cathedral, their own like big church, the most important church in the city. And this is mine, this is ours, this is the Puebla one. It's actually the biggest one, and this is because it wasn't planning to build like this or here. This is because like the plans for the church were made for be in the capital city, so Mexico City. But like they messed up with the plans. They messed up with, like, I don't know, like the logistic, whatever. So the plans for the church that belongs Mexico City end up being in this city. So like basically Puebla's church is supposed to go to Mexico City, and the one in Mexico City is supposed to go here. So it was like a big misunderstanding. That's why the Puebla church is even bigger than the Mexico City church. That's a fun fact, Mexican I don't know, cultural fact. And here is the biggest church in the whole country. My town is full of balconies. Most of them are hotels, most of them are restaurants, most of them are pubs. I don't know, everything, like restaurants, whatever. Go sit there and enjoy a Corona, I guess. Another good thing that you're going to find while you're here is that here in Mexico there is a lot of taco places. So basically there is a taco place in every corner. For example, here, just right in front of the cathedral, there is a really cool taco place called Don Pastor, and it's like, honestly, it's like one of my favorite taco places. It's kind of fancy. Obviously you can find a cheaper ones, but like this one, they're not like really expensive, but they're really good. Like, yeah, good enough. There's a lot of taco places. We just pass by one, and like if you just walk around the center, there's like this like tacos. I'll show you. Estos. Y pues vean que está muy cool. And just look at this, like super cool, because there's like the restaurant is here, and you can just take a seat over here, take a drink. I don't know, enjoy your tacos. For example, here there's this taco place. There's a lot of food, like you can just take here like margaritas, like typical food. Yeah, like, I would say like the center of every city in Mexico is the best place to find like real Mexican typical food, because like also in every city there's a different type of food. So this means that my typical food is not the same like the Mexico City typical food or the Guerrero typical food. So every state has their own like typical food, and I would say the perfect place to try them out is the center. Okay, so I'm here, and again, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
No.
Okay, what's your name?
Tamil.
Where are you from?
Germany.
Nice. Can you tell me, what do you think about Mexico so far?
It's a very open country to new people.
Like old country?
No, open to new people.
Okay.
And people are very friendly and
Nice.
like to help, and the food is extremely nice.
Amazing, like
It's amazing. Yes.
like I don't know, but like I told you, I've been in Brussels, and like I also been in the States and in Canada, but like Mexico, best food ever. What is the typical food in Germany?
Well, it's Schnitzel is one of the
What, like a sausage?
no it's pork with it's fried pork with bread on top. Bread crumbs.
Like a KFC, but like with pork?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
gotta try. Okay, another question. What do you think about Mexico? Like before coming here, before arriving, what do you think? What was your expectations about it?
Well,
Like, be honest.
yeah, I'm just thinking about how I say it right. Yes, not as modern as it is. I thought it would be more like a second, third world country.
Like everyone like walking in a desert or something like that.
Yes.
Really?
More deserts. It's really green, especially here.
Yeah, actually really green.
We last weekend we went to Veracruz.
Veracruz?
Yes. We crossed the whole mountains, etc. Nobody thinks about mountains when they think about Mexico,
Really?
And that it's green and has so many animals.
Yeah, like a lot of waterfalls, rivers, like beaches, and even here, like like you said, everything is green.
Yeah,
nice. So, would you recommend like people from like foreigners to visit Mexico? Would you recommend them? Yeah, definitely, like 100% sure.
Yeah.
Because like I've heard like a lot of people saying that Mexico is like a dangerous place because they have the wrong perspective. Because they are watching like the TV shows like Narcos and all the bad news.
There are probably some city quarters where it is dangerous for foreigners, but here in the city center
It
isn't.
It's super
It's like in Europe here, so
right.
or in the US, so
It's just super chill.
Yeah, super chilled, and it's a normal city.
Normal city, exactly. That's the thing. That's another normal city.
Nothing dangerous.
here there's a lot of newspaper spot, like probably they have maps, comics, and everything. And just in front of us, there's another church, another big church here in Puebla City. Check it out. Another cool thing that you wanna do while you're here in Puebla City is to visit the Seis Poniente Street. Is where all like the typical candies stores are. So like basically like every street, every shop that you find here is like a typical Mexican candy store. Okay, now good thing to know about Mexico, like in general, is that here everything is tax-free. So it means that we don't charge an extra for taxes. The tax is all included in the final price. So basically the price that you see is the price that you're gonna pay. That's a good thing to know about Mexico, that you don't have to worry about, I don't know, the taxes. Also here, I highly recommend you to have change. Like, because here everything is super cheap. Like really, you can get a whole meal, like a good meal, like a real Mexican meal for like 60 pesos, 60 pesos. I don't know, $3, and probably that's a lot. But yeah, here food is super cheap, drink is super cheap. So basically, you don't need big bills. Like if you have a change, if you have a lot of 20s and a lot of 50s, that will be just amazing for you, because some places they don't accept big bills like 500 pesos because it's just hard to change. So if you are here and if you, I don't know, wanna eat here, I recommend you to go to a bank and then just change the money that you have for like small bills. Yeah, and here we are in one of the most popular streets of Puebla City. This street is la calle 6 Sur, esquina con la avenida 3 Oriente. So this street is super famous, super popular, because just look at how colorful it is. Just check all the, like, I don't know, just check it out. It's super colorful, it's just perfect for Instagram. I'm going to show you in the map where exactly you can find the street. And another cool thing about here, about my city, is that from my city is the Talavera. The Talavera is just made from my city, Puebla, la Talavera Poblana. And I don't know how to explain what it is, so I'm just going to show it. Oh shit. We are about to come into one of the Talavera Bazaar, Talavera shops. And that way you can just know what Talavera means, you know, what it is. ¿Qué tal? Buenas. Miren, esto es Talavera, es como creación. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué precio tiene todo el set?
Esta la vajilla completa.
Ajá,
completa. No, es toda.
Ah, es toda.
Sí, 42.500 con Es para 12 personas.
Fuck. ¿O eso también es Talavera o es?
Sí, todo está la verdad.
Shit, nice. Cool. A ver esto. ¿Allá arriba qué es?
No, no hay nada.
¿No hay nada?
No.
Cool. For example, all these balconies, they are just like the outside part of the buildings, and basically in every, I don't know, in every inside, there is a place like this. I'll show you. Another place that you gotta visit if you come here to Puebla City is El Parian. This place is like where you can find like a lot of like souvenirs, typical clothes, like like souvenirs. Yeah, so as you can see here you can find like a lot of clothes, like typical clothes, ponchos, Mexican typical candy, sombreros.
Tengo charles así, mire. Bueno, también los tengo de aquel lado.
But, yeah, just look at that poncho. Yeah, like I said, you can find here dolls, basket, Mexican toys. Oh yeah, I used to play this when I was a kid. Yeah, you can find here like Talavera, key holders, dresses, ponchos, everything. And just look at this, how pretty it is, how colorful. And something that I also love about here is that there is a lot of fountains. Actually, matter of fact, every fountain here in Puebla, they have their number. So I don't know which one is that one, but it has a number. But so if you wanna get souvenirs, El Parian is definitely the best place to get souvenirs, definitely. And right in front of the Parian. Also, another thing that I just realized that here the likes doesn't matter. Like really doesn't matter. Like people here, we don't wait for the lights turn to red or green. We just cross whenever we feel that we gotta cross. So if there's no car, just cross it. No one is going to tell you anything. It's not like in the US that you got a bill, or in Canada or in Europe. Here is like, yeah, just like that. And here, right in front of the Parian, is the ¿cómo se llama? El barrio del artista. So here you can find like a lot of paints. Yeah, so all like those doors, little spots. They're like people who like to paint like professionally. I don't know, and they are just selling their paints, their art, and it's really awesome. And at night, you really should come because like especially in this spot, this right here is like a pub, it's like a bar, and at night you can find like music. You can find music, beers, like yeah, it's just like a cool place to chill. If you're here in Puebla, there's a Fontana, just look at the view. You can just be here, just walking around at night. Like I said, like there's like a lot of cool lights, and you can just walk around, see all the paints. Actually, like in some of these places, you can actually go in and see the paints. Like, let's check if we can do that right now, just to see, you know, just to see what's going on here. See, there's a lot of paints, cantinflas. This one from Van Gogh. I mean, it's not from Van Gogh, but the barber. Actually, the barber is one of my uncles, one of my friends' uncle. Yeah, this is a really cool place. There's pictures everywhere, paints. I'm going to check if I can go upstairs. Disculpa, ¿sabes si puedo subir? Sí. Genial. Okay, gracias. Okay, apparently I can. Look at this beautiful. Look at the beautiful place. And like I said before, like if you see from the outside, you know, like it's totally different from the inside. So I highly recommend you to just don't be afraid and get in of one of the buildings because it's just amazing. So as you can see, like Mexico is a beautiful place to visit. I just really encourage you people that are watching just to visit Mexico, to come and try our food or drinks, and just to have fun here in Mexico because like damn, it's just a beautiful place. Sorry if my English wasn't like good enough for you guys. I really hope you understand everything that I say because like I made this video because I want to encourage you guys to come and visit Puebla, visit Mexico in general, try our food, speak it with our people, just walk around the cities, just come to Mexico and just have fun and just forget about all the bad shit that people is talking about Mexico. Like as you can see, it's super pretty. There's a place that you really gotta visit. It's super pretty. I really encourage like everyone who is watching this video to come and visit Puebla. And also if you are planning to come to Puebla, if you're planning to come to Mexico, also just feel free to write me down on Instagram or here in below in the comments section. Just write me down if you are planning to visit Puebla, planning to visit Mexico, and if I'm available, for sure I'm going to be really happy to help you out, to give you a tour, to give you an explanation of everything, just to walk you around, to visit some places with you guys, just yeah, wherever. This was me, Rulo Mena. I'll leave you with this incredible view.